Hello everyone, Vivek here. Today is a founder POV video in the Narrative Ops Playbook. I have done website audits for over 50 B2B SaaS companies. And after the first 20 or so, I stopped being surprised because the same mistakes appear again and again, regardless of company size, funding stage, or market. So video is about the 5 patterns that show up in 80% of the audits there are, right? You can see them: generic hero, features first, proof buried, wrong CTA, and no ICP. It doesn't matter what size the company is, which niche it is in, doesn't matter. These 5 mistakes, I have seen it repeat again and again, right? So pattern number 1, the generic hero, right? The platform for modern teams. If you open any SaaS website, you can see it will be, most of them unfortunately has a lot of jargon also, right? Grow your business with AI powered solutions that scale, etc., etc. The problem here is the pattern is, it could be anyone, right? I have told you in the one of the videos before, if somebody opens, if you open your homepage and hide the logo and feed, does it specifically say it's your company? Hardly, right? That's the problem with the generic hero. So it's a lot of people are involved in writing pages and all that. So it removes all specificity. Every claim gets softened until nothing memorable remains. So generic hero is always a problem, and it's the pattern that hurts most SaaS businesses, right? Pattern number 2 and 3 are these 2 structural problems that kill conversion before the buyer gets to your offer, right? First, pattern number 2 is features before outcomes. How many SaaS website home pages you have visited where there is feature rich, AI, ML, this, that, all those things. So features list above the fold, right? 6 integrations, AI power, real time, right? So your buyer will be thinking, why should I care about the feature? I care about outcomes, right? So the correct order should be outcome, problem, and feature. Feature should be the least of your in the order, actually, right? So features before outcome is the second pattern. Pattern number 3 is proof buried, right? In my last video, you would have seen the proof architecture system. Mostly logos or testimonials are placed at such a weird place where people can't even find it, like logos after 3 scrolls, right? Nobody does 3 scrolls on most homepages these days. Testimonials on a page where nobody finds, right? People are not coming to your homepage or your website to find testimonials. Testimonials should be visible at the right place. Case studies buried in the resources and all that. So your rule of thumb should be, proof should be proximate to claims. If you're claiming certain time reduction, you should have a testimonial where a person corroborates that story, right? So that's the pattern number 3. Pattern number 4 is asking too much too early. Like, for example, book a demo, right? Asking for 30 minutes of somebody's calendar on a homepage that hasn't even convinced them is a big ask. Nobody is going to click on it and book a demo, right? So you can give other better CTAs for an early funnel, right? For example, guide or a playbook download, right? Which they will love, or a calculator, which calculates something and gives them instant result, or a self-assessment or a diagnostic tool. These are low friction, trust winners. So you should use that. So book a demo too early is the pattern number 4. And the last pattern is no stated ICP. This is one of the worst things you can do on your homepage, right? So don't do that. If your visitor can't tell after reading your homepage that is the tool is for them, you lost, right? So ICP signals, some of the examples I've given here for B2B SaaS teams with 10 to 100 reps. That's a critical ICP. That's a clear ICP built for growth state startups. Industry specific imagery and language makes sense, right? So you need to keep your messaging on your homepage ICP specific. So these are the 5 patterns which I have seen in all these homepages during these audits. So the count, you need to do an audit of your homepage and check how many of these you have. Do you have a generic hero? Could belong to any competitor in your space. Do you have features before outcomes? Lead with what it does but before why you should care. Proof buried. Is it buried? Logos below the four, case studies hidden somewhere. Wrong CTA, book a demo all over the place before establishing any value, or no stated ICP. Which can't tell if the tool is for, right? So these 5, you need to see how many of these your homepage have. Most companies score about three or more, right? Pick the worst one and fix it this week. That's your exercise for this playbook episode. The challenge which most SaaS founders, when I speak to them, is the founder mode versus the first time visitor mode, right? The founder mode is where more founders and SaaS companies operate. This is pretty clear. We explained it right there. Anyone can see it's for SaaS. I think it's fine and all that. But a first time visitor mode, right? It's like it answers several critical questions, right? And you need to see how many of these questions it's currently getting answered. Who is this actually for? What exactly does it do? Why should I believe them? Why would I book a demo now? This is the first time mode you need to get in and answer for your visitors. So open your homepage in a new tab right now. Read it as a first time visitor, not as a founder. Remove founder coat, glasses, and put a first time visitor glasses and see. The visitor will tell you the truth. This is the challenge for you today, right? How many of the patterns does your homepage have? I'm pretty sure it's 3 or more. If you're struggling with this, that's why our deep teardown is designed for, right? For $3.99, we will give you before and after rewrites for 3 to 5 key sections of your homepage or any other page you want to do. We will give you guardrails what not to do in the future on your homepage. And we will give you a 30-minute call to walk you through the plan. So if you belong to a team who's deciding between repositioning a site rewrite or an outbound reset, visit www.narrative-ops.com/teardown-request and ask for a deep teardown. We will help you address this. This is Vivek here with another episode of the Narrative Ops Playbook. I'll see you soon with another video. Thank you.